When it comes to elk hunting, most of my experience is on public land and over-the-counter or general areas. This hunt's no different. But what is different is due to an injury in my right wrist, I had to learn to hunt with a mouth tab, which means that I'll be shooting and drawing the bow with my teeth. If that's not challenging enough, for this hunt, I only had a limited amount of time to get in the field. I ended up on a whim picking up this over-the-counter tag. I only had 3 days to hunt. With only a few days available to me, I had to make the most of the time that I had. I relied heavily on e-scouting and planning out my hunt before I ever set foot in the area, and then put the plan into action. When I was e-scouting, I found this little meadow. I just dropped a point on it. Now I'm working in the dark. It looks like my e-scouting has already paid off. Glassing in this far basin. There's a bunch of elk working out there, so see if I can get a bull to start bugling. He's right below me. I've got a bull bugling. It's about 10 a.m., so I'm hoping I can get him to respond again. Might as well move in, and then we'll try to get him fired up. Called that bull in 5 times to within 30 yards. Just so much thick stuff. I am about 26 yards at one point, but just no shot. Like he was facing me with a tree. Just his antlers on either side of the tree. It's like so thick in here. You get him in close, but he wanted to. He was a little timid. He wasn't super aggressive enough. But just couldn't get him to sneak past me. I had a really close encounter today, but just no shot. It was exactly what I was looking for. I just needed one more thing to go right. It's my last hunting day. It's now or never. And I feel like with this many elk around, I'm going to be able to make it happen. So I've got about 45 minutes left. The bull that was bugling is now bedded with his cows. I got about 200 yards. It doesn't look like he's going to move, so I've got to make a last-minute play. I'm going to drop down to the bottom and try to work up the gully that they're in. I don't know what's going to happen if I've got enough cover, but there's no other option. I tried calling to him. He's just bugling from his bed, and it was too open in this burn to sneak in from that way, so dropping down, the wind should be good. I just got to beat the fading light. I see where the elk were. I'm gonna follow this drainage up, try to get below them. I'm hoping that the hill's steep enough that I have enough cover to get past the cows into the bull. The bull was lower than the cows. So I downloaded my offline maps on my GOHUNT app here. And it's high enough detail that I could actually see the log that he was by and just dropped a pin there, so I'll know how close I'm going to be when I can't see and know when to crawl up. Fuck. We came in and he was bedded right here. How far was he? And he jumped up at 20 yards. 45, drew back, aimed for the center. He's perfectly broadside, and he didn't even jump. It sounded like a pumpkin thump. I don't know, I guessed the yardage. I had to guess the yardage because there just wasn't time to range, and I couldn't, it's gonna be skylined, so I knew I only had one opportunity to stand up, and I'd rather stand up in full draw. I could see his antler tips, but I couldn't get a range on it. And it sounded good. I'm either gonna find a dead bull or an arrow stuck in a log. That arrow blew through. I think there's no doubt in my mind based on this that he's down right here somewhere. So cool. Oh man. Over the counter bull with a mouth tab. Wow. That is rad. This bull is special. Look at that. I thought it wasn't going to work out. Busted him out of his bed at 20 yards, and I immediately hit that call. And when I peeked up over to see what was going on, he was still there, maybe 45 yards away. I just had to, I kind of got a range of something in between and just doubled it. It's at 45, set my pin, made a good shot. He ran maybe 60 yards and expired pretty quick. Holy cow. Or holy bull, I guess. So cool. All right, got the first load going up. Gonna pack it to the trail on the ridge. And it should be, it's about 4 miles from there. And yeah, there's just a lot of deadfall, so I can take my time, pick my way through, and then come back for another trip.